guys, this is your daily tarot reading for Saturday the 11th of November. For today, I'm going to use the Wild Unknown Tarot, which is one of my favorite decks. I'm going to choose 3 cards to give you an insight into the day's energy and what you'll be working with. Fun fact about this deck is that it's one of the noisiest decks when you shuffle it. So if you're sensitive to that kind of thing, it's just a quirk of this deck that it makes a lot of noise when you shuffle. Especially when you shuffle as expertly as I do. So let's have a look at what's coming up today and what you'll be working with. Okay, nice. So first of all, we have the Son of Pentacles in reverse. The Son of Pentacles is like the Page of Pentacles or the Page of Coins, or kind of the Knight of Coins. It's kind of in between the two. So this is a court card, and this is someone who's very inexperienced. That's in reverse. Then we also have the Wheel of Fortune in reverse, and then we have the 3 of Cups upright. Okay, so let's see what this means for us today. The Son of Pentacles, when it's this way around, it's someone who's just kind of, in this case, it's a deer. His antlers are just kind of forming. It's someone who's starting to grow up and who's under the spell of the physical world, so to speak. He's very much involved with managing his body in terms of the transformations that are being experienced. He'll probably have urges and desires that he hasn't had before and that he doesn't know what to do with. And it's about the physical nature changing and you as a spirit kind of being along for the ride and being affected by your physical chemistry, so the things that are going on in the body. So for instance, you know, an adolescent, for instance, when they go through puberty, all the hormones and all the changes in the body that are occurring can often be very tricky and difficult to manage, and that's why teenagers are so famously difficult to connect with sometimes, because they've got a lot on their plate and they're really having to deal with their bodies and what their bodies are telling them. And all these new emotions are coming up to the surface and they're super intense and they don't often know what's right and what to go with and what to ignore. That is in reverse. So your physical presence doesn't really complicate your life situation today. So the influence of the body and this kind of magical spell that is cast on the Son of Pentacles usually is not in effect today because the card is in reverse. And really what you're able to focus on is other things that you're interested in, things that you can only do when your body is in good shape, when you have the physical freedom of pursuing things that you're interested in. So if your body is healthy and you have energy and you know, your body isn't causing you major distress, then you can pursue things that are spiritual in nature, or you can travel, or you can do fun things, you can socialize, you can communicate, you can do everything really that you want. The body is an outpicturing of what's going on internally, and if you're in good shape physically, then really that's total freedom. So health is really high up here on the list of positives on this day. And I really don't think that your body, even if you do have a chronic illness, like if you have fibromyalgia or something like that, I think in terms of the energy today, this isn't going to be one of the days where things flare up and you really have no energy and things are difficult in terms of your body. So wherever you're at in terms of your health and physically, this is going to be a day where you have a respite from, you know, your flesh prison, so to speak. As I read somewhere once, there was a little card somewhere, a man complimenting a woman saying, "Oh, you're so pretty," and her response is, "Thank you, I really appreciate comments on my flesh prison." So little jokey card there. So your body isn't going to cause you a lot of issues, and you have the freedom to pursue things that are higher realms, spiritual, passionate, thought-based, unmanifest, non-tangible, everything else. The next card is the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. And the Wheel of Fortune looks like a big mess in this deck. So the Wheel of Fortune represents transition and things getting better. And we have this wise old owl sitting there looking at all of this. And we've got a bit of color, but it's complicated, isn't it? It seems like if you twist this wheel around, it's going to look just as messy if it's turned 45 degrees or 90 degrees. It makes no difference. Fundamentally, what it's about is about moving forward. And what's interesting in this deck is that we have the difference here of night and day. So it's almost like things are extreme. Either things are completely black and negative, or they're totally positive and sunny and full of energy. It's in reverse. So the sun is at the top. Again, the sun is the center of our solar system, and it really is the source of our energy and what you're striving towards in the astrology. And the fact that we have the sun here and also the moon down there and the moon down there means that the emotional and physical side of things isn't going to bother you. You're full of enthusiasm, energy, life, positivity. And when the Wheel of Fortune is in reverse, it's about figuring things out and getting clearer in terms of what your path is. So you start to tidy up this big mess here. So you pull out all the sticks and you adjust the ribbons, and you can make this look really positive and neat. That might just be me and my slight OCD tendencies speaking here. But if I looked at this, I would not be happy having such a messy Wheel of Fortune. I prefer it nicely aligned and all the ribbons to be tight and sorted out and color-coded and everything. This would not appeal to me. So the good news on this day is that you have this total sense of power within yourself. You can see beyond the mess and the things that may seem challenging and difficult in life. You don't need wisdom, or you don't need to go deep within yourself to figure out what to do. You have the energy to take practical action, to sort things out, to change them for the better, and to transition into a better time. And because you can sort all of these things out and things are under your control, finally we've got the Three of Cups, and this is such a beautiful card. I love it. I mean, it just speaks for itself, doesn't it, almost? It's so peaceful. We've got the sunset there, and we've got these three birds sitting on the same branch, and they look like they're communicating with each other. It all looks very calm. It looks very connected. And if you were walking around and you saw that in nature, you'd probably think, oh, isn't that sweet? These three birds having a little chat there and just connecting with each other. Looks really fun, doesn't it? And then we've got the Three Cups. The Three of Cups is about celebrating with friends, being sociable, having a good time, being free of the everyday burdens of life, and just being able to enjoy yourself and to have a good time and to connect with other people, to be in the present moment and to enjoy the present moment. So this really is a day of personal freedom in terms of your health, and in terms of your, possibly even your working life isn't as demanding. So you have more freedom for yourself. Things are transitioning back into a better place. So health-wise, things are good today. You're more powerful than you usually would be, both physically and emotionally. And because you have that power within yourself, you have the freedom to connect with other people and to share positive experiences and to have fun and to socialize and to get new ideas via talking to other people. And that will then help you transition even more positively, because you understand more and you can sort out this Wheel of Fortune and tidy it up even more. And the 10 here with the Wheel of Fortune is all about transition and sliding from one situation into the next. So this is a great start. You have a wonderful kind of break here today, where you just have a break from yourself and the things that may feel difficult within yourself. You have a greater understanding that not everything has to make sense and be resolved straight away. You can do one thing at a time, and you don't have to work yourself to the bone. You're also entitled to speak to other people and to enjoy yourself and to have fun. And if you do that, you're really going to have a wonderful, nice, positive day. So I would suggest that you plan something with friends, that you socialize. I mean, the day itself is on a weekend as well, so most people don't work on the weekend. So if you do have some spare time today, invite a couple of your friends, do something fun, maybe do something physical that you usually wouldn't do, that you may be scared of and that you don't have the energy for. You will have the energy to do that today. So if you get invited by a couple of friends to go on a bike ride, or to go hiking, or to go for a walk, or to do a treasure hunt or something like that. Well, if you're 12 years old and you're doing treasure hunts, then do that, because it will really be, there's really the potential to have fun and to connect with other people, and for something new to come in via your connection with other people, and for things to make more sense, and for you to get more clarity about your own life, the fears that are warranted and genuine, and the fears that just come from your physical body. You can differentiate. So for instance, if you're tired all the time in terms of your physical health, then a lot of your emotions are going to come from that. They have nothing to do with, the way you feel spiritually. But if